Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. So today I'm finally going to be reacting to Dorian Electra, My Agenda. I'm so looking forward to it. I've literally just reacted to the remainder of the music videos that I didn't watch for Flamboyant, and so I'm already in the mood for Dorian. I'm always in the mood for Dorian, so I don't know why I said that, but still, I'm just so excited to get into it. And obviously it might be a complete shift in what the sound sounds like, what the songs are about, what everything. I have no idea. I really am hoping it carries the Dorian qualities that I absolutely have grown to love so much. And yeah, I just hope I enjoy it. I hope I do. It's only a 25-minute album. I'm just checking there isn't some sort of deluxe one, because last time I did that at Flamboyant and oh my god, I regretted it. I did. No, I think it is just this. So yeah, that's all well and good. Yeah, so I've done some makeup, done it a bit different. Obviously done it is very Dorian expired? It's very Dorian inspired. Yeah, no one can do it like Dorian. That's what I was saying when I was watching the music videos as well just now. I was like, no one can do it like Dorian at the end of the day. But it's definitely a fun one to dress up as. And I was also saying that my daughter wants to dress up as Dorian for Halloween, and I am going to try and provide that for her, so yes. Oh yeah, also if you'd want to become a patron, then link in the description. Follow me on Instagram, I shall follow you back, and check out my merch, but don't have to get anything. You can just have a little browse. Once I get something and once I physically get it, you know, here, I'll show you the quality and what it's like and so on, and it might entice you a little more. If you want to buy it now and be brave, then go for it. I think it's actually totally fine. It's a trusted website and all stuff like that. But you know, I understand like wanting to see how it actually is from me first. But I did the designs. I'm hoping to get some even better designs in the future and whatever. But it was quite a bit of fun, honestly. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, check out my Billie Eilish cover. Okay, that's it now. Let's do it. Links in the description. First song. It's called F the World. I think I saw, with F the World, I think I saw that like a joke version they did, where they did it on acoustic, like F the world cause I love you, or something. Yeah, I don't know how I came about watching it. I just think I was just too tempted to watch some Dorian and had to see something from them. So I ended up seeing that. But I have not heard what it actually sounds like. I saw lots of people being like, what the hell? So I imagine the original is completely different. Dorian Electra with The Garden, Quay Dash, and Dollywood. Okay, let's go for it. Oh my god, yes! That is the Dorian that I absolutely love. I was worried it might be a bit different, but no, it's not. Well, it is different. Of course it's a bit different, but I mean, it's Dorian. It's so Dorian. Woo! This one's super glitchy and crazy. Love that. Okay. Give it to me. Yes! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh, I really liked that. Oh, I really liked it. Who was that? Who was that one then? Oh! I liked that. I love that. Oh, I couldn't even pause it, you know? I was like, fuck me in the ears. I'm sorry, I get so aggressive, don't I, sometimes? But I was just like, yeah, fucking felt good. Fun. Ooh. That reminds me a lot of Hollywood Undead, honestly. Like a lot. That's cool. I love it. I love it when it all shifts and stuff. Fuck. It does give me like the You know how Replay was on the Chromatica, Dawn of Chromatica album? I freaking love that so much. And like, this has given me a little bit of that vibe.
That's the world, it's a damn joke. Whoever think different, they can suck it a damn joke. Yeah. Put him on the streets, gun them down, put his hands up. Maybe if I call him next time, he would answer.
So many change-ups. So many change-ups, and they all feel like, you know, the other one had a Hollywood Undead feeling, had a bit of old Jeffree Star. Like, I don't know whether, you know, a lot of people don't really like Jeffree Star nowadays, but, you know, back in the day, Jeffree Star was like popping. If you were like a scene person that was scene or emo scene, then you knew who Jeffree Star was, you know, whether you liked him or not, Jeffree Star was a thing, you know. So it reminds me a little bit of that, which is interesting. But then you got like the real like little hip hop moment, and then this bit's kind of emo-y rock as well. There's so many different elements. Oh. I love that! Whoa! Wait, what did I say at the end? F the world so I can get laid. Damn. Okay, I'm pretty sure they said that. That's so cool. Yeah, that one went hard. Literally, so good. All right, the next song is My Gender feat Village People. The Village Peoples and Village Peoples in YMCA or what? And Pussy Riot. Shit. Pussy Riot are pretty cool, actually. I don't know a lot from Pussy Riot, but like I know a lot of my like mum's friends and stuff know Pussy Riot and yeah, rave about them. So all like female punk band or something. Let's see. Yeah, it's 3 women by the looks of it. I haven't heard much from them, but they do a lot, don't they? Don't they like kind of go around like, I don't know, is it like some sort of protest they do? They like really do like preach, you know, some important issues like feminist rights and so on, but female rights and whatever. I think I'm right on this. But then you got the Village People, which is like the other end of the spectrum, like as in guys for the guys, you know, guys guys for the gays. But yeah, so guys for the gays and then women for the women. So I kind of like that. I like that. I wonder what the song will be like then. My Agenda with Dorian Electra. Pretty damn insane. Let's go for it. Got frogs and writing.
It's on my mind, and soon enough now everyone will fall in line.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I am going to pop the lyrics up here, though. I feel like this has got like something kind of important. There's going to be something important to it, so I'm going to get the lyrics up to read afterwards. But I'm going back a bit. Hey. Oh, that gives me some 2000s vibes, like yeah, it reminds me of Destiny's Child, Bills, or If First We Started Out Real Cool, hey, I know, it just has that vibe, right? Yeah, I like it anyway.
You see my army marching down to City Hall. Oh. You can only spot us by the way we walk. Here, only my rainbow splendor. My agenda, I'll do it is mine.
Ooh, that's interesting. It's like very like broken up. I could definitely not tell what any of them were saying or what they were saying, but Hey! Very cool. That's so weird because it doesn't quite sound like it fits. Like that my agenda does, but then like some other voices come in and it kind of sounds a little bit off. That! I like that though a little bit, you know, it sounded a little bit like it wasn't meant to go there, but I suppose that's kind of like, I don't know, I imagine that's the point, you know, just to make the listener feel slightly uncomfortable. I'm going to really understand a lot of this through the lyrics. I don't know, maybe not, but I feel it.
Poison in the water, you love it up. We're out here turning frogs homosexual. Homosexual. Homosexual.
Oh. Oh, I like that ending. Yeah, well, I heard the word homosexual, so I know these lyrics are going to be good. Right, I'm going to do it. I'm looking through them. Okay, so verse 1, Dorian Electra.
I've got this plan now. It's on my mind, and soon enough now, everyone will fall in line. It's closing in now. You can't escape. On every corner, waiting just to infiltrate.
Okay, so this is storytelling. This is like, I've got the plan. This is where it's like, you know, it's going to go somewhere with these words. It's like, you don't know what the plan is, but they're saying it's going to happen. It's going to work. We are doing it now. There's no turning back. I like that. Okay, then the chorus.
My agenda might offend ya. Out here flexing in my rainbow suspenders. My agenda will infect ya. Out to get ya. It is my, obviously, agenda.
I like that. And agenda sounds interesting because agenda's like, it's my plan, it's what I'm going to do, but it's also gender. You can hear the word gender in there. And I wonder if that's a play on words a little bit to do with it's my gender, you know? And it's definitely obviously about, you know, gay rights, and it sounds a lot like a protest, actually. You know, out here flexing my rainbow suspenders every day to protest and just like wearing the colours of the gay pride flag and whatever, you know. I love that. I'm going to click on my agenda, might offend you, and see what it says.
This is a twist on the classic conservative/Christian take that LGBTQ plus community's agenda is to turn more children gay. Dorian admits they do have an agenda, and it's to be unabashedly gay.
Yeah, exactly. Really making that protest to be like, I'm gay and fucking proud, bitch. Do you know what I mean? Love that. Love that. Also, when I look at the whole thing here, it says about what the song is about, so I'll just read it.
My Agenda, the lead single of the album of the same name, is based on a sarcastic portrayal of gay agenda, conspiracy theory, in which many alt-right members believe that the LGBT community is plotting to convert everyone.
I'm sorry. You have to look at being gay in such a skewed fucking way to think that. Like, being gay isn't a religion. It isn't a, a political party. It's not a food. It's not a, a belief. It's who you are. You know, like, there's no conversion, you know? You can't convert someone. God. Fuck you. It makes no sense. Okay, right, yeah. Let's move on. Obviously, yeah, I'm not going to get too crazy about it. This is obviously a thing that's been going on for a long time. But it just blows my mind every time, like, just the amount of things that people can just come up with. Just the amount of stupidity people can come up with. Just for stupidity's sake.
The song features Pussy Riot and the Village People, both known for their activism towards LGBTQ plus issues.
Yeah, that's what I said before I even listened to the song. So, oh God, my brain was working for me.
The lyrics satirically point out their intention to infiltrate and infect normal society with everything from pride, paraphernalia, and pamphlets to poison, drugs, and mind control.
That's cool. I love that though. They're so funny. I love that, like but it's anger. You know, when you're sarcastic, there is actually like anger in it. You know, it's like passive aggression. Yeah, that's definitely it. It's like, okay, yeah, leaning into it as kind of passive aggressive, satirical kind of joke. It's just like because actually it's fucking annoying. Sorry, I'm swearing so much in this one. I'm just passionate. So, what have the artists said about this song?
I knew I wanted to do a collab with Pussy Riot, but it was my creative director Weston Allen's idea to have Village People on here. We have the same booking agency and we'd always joked about working with them, but it was always like, oh, lol, as if. Then we pitched this song and they loved it. Village People are like the most iconic LGBTQ plus act, and they're mainstream. And there's that versus Pussy Riot, probably one of the most well-known activist groups in the world. To have them together on a track that is openly queer is amazing. At the end of the song, it goes into a hypnotic trance of saying homosexual.
I love that bit. That bit, I was like, ooh, felt that.
It comes from conspiracy theorist Alex Jones famously saying in 2017 that he didn't want the government putting chemicals in the water that are turning the freaking frogs gay.
That's why there's frogs at the start.
So we sampled frog sound effects and stuff on it. At first we were like, this is too ridiculous, and then we were like, no, this has to be the ending of the song.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'll just keep going with the lyrics too.
Okay, verse 2. Have you seen my pamphlets? Have you read my blog? Have you seen my army marching down a city hall? You can always spot us by the way we walk, as we're plotting to take over and destroy you all.
Then Pussy Riot come in, and they are speaking another language, so that's probably why I couldn't understand it. The translation is,
Moscow became a capital of gay roper. All homophobes turned into queer. Spiritual bonds are replaced with straps. Our rainbow mob is marching down the red square. Gay propaganda, we love you everywhere, from Chechnya to Uganda. Chechnya to Uganda. We're dancing together on the red square. We have lots of sex, but our sex is safe. Gay propaganda, we make love from Chechnya to Uganda. Gay propaganda, we make love from to Uganda.
okay, very cool. Very, again, just very like out, it seems very like blunt, outright. What's the red square then? Is that something, where Pussy Riot, are they Russian? Yeah, they're from Russia, so the red square's got to be something. Red Square is one of the oldest and largest squares in Moscow, the capital of Russia. Historical significance is regarded most famous squares in Europe and the world. Okay, so that's cool. Nice. I like that. Very cool. Very sticking with the theme again. Then we got Pussy Riot doing the bridge, but I don't know what they're saying in the bridge. I think I might have just read it. Parts of it anyway. Yeah, looks like that. Yeah, I did read it. Okay. I'm just out here reading Russian now. And then Dorian says,
poison in the water, you lap it up. I know you're very thirsty, baby, for this drug. We mind control you just for fun. We're out here turning frogs homosexual.
fucking good. That's good. Really important song. That's what I'm on about. Dorian actually does bring up some super important topics that I just love and get you thinking, Like, I didn't even know that there was like religious communities thinking that, gay people were trying to convert other people to be gay. Well, I think I did know that to some degree, but I guess I never put real thought into it. I'm from the UK, and I do realise that in America, religion is really quite huge. In the UK, it's not as big as in America. So, yeah. But anyway, next song is called Gentleman. Okay, let's go for it.
My gentle hand, I do a gentle land. Oh, pinky up high, never coming down. No. I'm a gentleman. Take my gentle hand.
So good.
I'm a gentleman.
Ooh,
Take my gentle hand.
I like that.
I'm a gentleman.
Hey. This one's honestly just got a nice groove to it. Like, I'm just like, yeah. You know, Dorian, especially on this one, has so many sounds that I love. Like, just like the little, I love those kind of eclectic, just like, boom, 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 and then like, boom, da, 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 da. Like just little sounds that make you move, and like, you know, you can feel it in your bones, in your body, and you're just like, I love that kind of feeling. But this one is less like crazy, because I love the crazy ones. Oh my god, I do. But this one's got a real groove to it that I'm really enjoying as well.
I'm a gentleman.
Ooh, bubble boom. Ooh, that's good.
I'm a gentleman. I am.
Ooh, I like that. Short but sweet, but I love it. I love that the next song is called Milady, and that one's called Gentleman. Okay, right. I'm going to skim through these lyrics and tell you what I think after. So it all seems like very, you know, like a character in a way, just like...
Up top, bow down, rocket to the side when you tip that crown, fedora real tight, slow down, pinky up high, ain't never coming down, no.
All just seems like describing this kind of gentleman, you know. And then when it gets to verse 2, it says,
I pick you up, I put you down, I say the perfect thing and then make you spin around.
I thought that was interesting. Like, I pick you up as in make you feel good, but I put you down, you know. These are both physical and mental things you could do. You could pick someone up and then put them down. But it's also like, I pick you up, make you feel great, but then I put you down and make you feel bad. So I found that interesting. And it says, I say the perfect thing, then I make you spin around. You know, so you could say, that's like a gentleman behaviour by going, you are beautiful, and then I'd spin them around. But really, it's like, you could be saying, I love you so much. And then the next moment being like, you're worthless, you're nothing to me. You know, it's like spin you around, make your head change. I think it's actually kind of talking about something like a toxic relationship, if I'm honest. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna look at it in a minute. Ah, okay. So it makes a lot of sense, honestly, kind of to what I was saying, but this is even deeper. Like the real meaning is actually even deeper than what I was saying. It says here,
The song sees Dorian playing the role of a self-proclaimed gentleman that rocks fedoras and keeps their pinky up. This role is a caricature of a certain type of incel that wears fedoras and believes that they...
Oh, sorry, this is not written very well.
This role is a caricature of a certain type of incel that wears fedoras and believes that being stereotypically manly and pushy while pretending to be well-meaning will easily get them sexual partners.
Oh, so there's like a specific type of incel that is like that. Who like pretend to be gentlemanly. I suppose, well, I understand that. It's very like a nice guy sort of thing, isn't it? Okay, what have the artists said about the song?
This song reminds me of pickup artists going to the club with a fedora on, but it's a really uncool version of that. DJ and producer Count Baldor was just playing with the sax part on his laptop, and it was the coolest, lamest, weakest, most powerful sound you could get, and we all just became obsessed with it. The song has this swagger to it.
That's what I said, it had like a kind of groove almost, like a
It's like a TikTok optimized club song. It's the idea of the chivalrous gentleman, this nice guy who's got it going on, and he's trying to talk to you in the club. It's that sort of the lighter side of the neckbeard incel culture. The darker side is Milady.
Ooh, this is really, I like hearing it like that because, like I was saying, a nice guy as well. So Milady going into that is actually the more darker side. That interests me. And also, this whole incel thing is a little fresh on the mind at the moment because not even, well, I think about a month ago now, we had a shooting in the UK, actually only like an hour away from me. A guy killed 6 people, including a child, and it was found out that he was in the incel community, and so on, he actually shot his mother first. So that's kind of heavier in the UK, you know. I think it's the biggest, like, one of the biggest, like, mass murders, you know, since I can't remember when it was. I think it was like, you know, we don't even have like guns in the UK. Like the gun laws are, you're not allowed a gun basically unless it's for like farming or whatever. But so yeah, and I'd been looking into incel stuff quite a bit recently, like just because I like looking things up about stuff like that, like police cases and stuff, and you know, that guy that was on YouTube years ago and he was like an incel who done it. I don't know, it just kind of fascinates me, that sort of stuff, whilst angers me at the same time. So it's so interesting that it's coming up now in this album. So yeah, I feel this, I really do. Yeah, and RIP to the victims of, all the victims of any situation like that. You know what? RIP to the victims of any situation ever. Who have, you know, passed away, of course. Anyway, okay, next one. Yeah, my lady, let's go.
My lady is gentle, my lady is kind, my lady, she loves me, my lady, she's mine, my lady's a whore.
Oh, I just need to pause it a minute because that gave me chills. Really gave me chills. Also, I've got chills everywhere actually. Oh, but the clarity of the vocal here is so, the vocal feels bigger than everything else. It's such a like wide vocal that feels like it's filled to the, like every aspect of it is filled with air and like clarity. It's like sheer glass. It's a bit blue and so on. But anyway, that whole my lady is gentle, my lady is kind, my lady she loves me, my lady she's mine, my lady is sexy, my lady is pure, my lady is chaste, my lady's a whore. Wow. It just goes from like yes to oh, that's fucked up.
This is in reference to Madonna whore complex, a term first coined by psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud, theorizing that some men view women as either virginal angels, like Madonna, Jesus' mother, or evil tempestuous whores.
Probably like Mary Magdalene a bit.
Unlike some of Freud's other theories, many psychologists have argued this is still relevant to some extent.
Well, I believe that's very... I don't believe it's relevant. I've seen it.
And that incels, among other groups, are especially guilty of having this mindset, as Freud himself put it best, where such men love, they have no desire, and where they desire, they cannot love.
Oh, yeah, I know. That was a lot to do with... I remember, Freud basically was saying men don't desire their wives because love and desire do not match each other. He was just saying like it's lust or love sort of thing. Yeah, obviously that's kind of like you don't have to believe in that view. It's a bit old fashioned and whatever, but it is for incels. For incels, it actually makes sense. Yeah, wow, okay, this is heavier than I thought, heavier. This video might be a lot longer than I thought for a short album. It's a lot of thinking.
My lady likes men with a perfect face.
It's like you want to get into it, but it's almost like hard to because of actually the underlying message is actually fucked up, It like, oof, it's dark. Yeah, I like that. And it's funny because that it's like sounds like Dorian's trying to be like there's something a little bit, gross about it, if you know what I mean.
Here, Dorian imitates a common trait of the stereotypical internet neckbeard, breathing through the mouth.
Mouth breather! Yeah, okay. I also like my lady likes men with the perfect face. That's a very incel thing as well. I haven't looked at what that means at all, but like, how they call them the Chads and the Stacys, and how the Stacys like men who are like, popular and masculine and muscular. He's saying, this gentleman is saying, my lady, my lady, my lady, but my lady isn't my lady because my lady likes other different types of men.
The incel community often blames their trouble with women on their appearance, and obsesses over the ideal Chad face. Some try to change their face, while others rage at women for being shallow. Dorian's persona believes they are perfect and uses the choosiness of their lady as evidence for their alpha status.
There's so much of this happening. There's a few podcasts I've seen. There's a few TikToks I've seen. People reviewing them of these kind of incel sexist men that are still a thing, and they don't just come in the form of someone who's a nerd or a neckbeard. They come in the form of people that are, beefcakes that look like Chads. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. They're bloody everywhere. This is very interesting.
My lady's not real, my lady's a dream, my lady's a deal with the devil, a very good price, the price of my soul, my heart is like ice.
Ooh! That weird now. Wow. Wow, again, another little short one, but I suppose Gentleman and Milady kind of go together, don't they? And it makes a full song then. Okay, so song 5, Iron Fist feat Faris Bad One. Okay. Ooh, vampiric. It's like a space vampire.
You know I can promise that I'll treat you right. Pretty weird. Instead of being loved, I like being feared. Yeah,
wow.
I rule with an iron fist, baby. Get down on the floor.
Again, I feel like this one's got something to it as well, a message to it. It's really hard to listen to it without hearing lots of messages now. I'm in that I'm in that mindset now to be hearing it that way. They're so deep, man. Oh, God, what are you doing to me? Even Dorian themselves here say, I feel every song title has triple or quadruple entendres to me. And it's like, yeah, I know, your songs are freaking deep. Even the title has depth. Let's just keep going. Very cool. Oh, I like that.
That's how I rule, that's the way I like it. I like watching you drool right into the floor. I say I'm kinda mean, I'm not trying to twist it. I like to hear I'm screaming, I'm so sadistic. I'm a ruthless guy, yeah, that's how I like it.
Very saucy, isn't it? It did say as well, I did read a little bit saying it's about, you know, BDSM and so on as well. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Very cool. I absolutely love all like the sound effects because obviously it's got Iron Fist. It's like boom, ding, ding, like all these metal sounds in them. Very cool. Okay, next one is called Barbie Boy feat Sega Bodega. All right, let's go.
I'll be your Barbie boy, I'll be your favorite toy, I'll be your new best friend to the very end. I'll be your perfect man with the perfect turn, I'll be your favorite toy. I'll be your Barbie boy, I'll be your pride and joy, with a plastic heart and with abs rock hard. I'm a perfect 10.
That drum!
I'll be your perfect friend.
That drum is crazy actually. It's like it's so like it doesn't feel like it feels more like a metronome than a drum because it's just so closed and so like it's more of a tap than anything. Yeah, I guess it gives it that kind of like plasticky vibe. And you know, they're saying I'm a Barbie boy, and it has that almost like plastic, almost breakable sound that's kind of like, it's not strong. It's not a strong sound, which of course, Barbie. Yeah.
I'll be your Barbie boy. Barbie boy.
Yeah.
I'll be your new best friend to the very end.
Oh, little change up. Okay, it's getting into a little change up here. I think it all seems quite relaxed actually, this one. Obviously it's not relaxed, but like, you know, it's got that kind of like there's not like too much dynamic going on. It's kind of like, yeah, and now it's going somewhere.
Plastic is perfect, but plastic will melt in the sun.
Oh, I love that.
You keep me and use me and throw me away when you're done.
Oh.
Say that you need me, but treat me like I'm just a toy.
Wow.
But telling you now that I will be your Barbie boy.
It's interesting, so I don't know what they're going to say next, but like when it was kind of like relaxed and chill, they were kind of saying, you know, like, I'm a Barbie boy, play with me, I'm strong, I am this, I am that, do what you want. And then as it got darker, the lyrics became darker too, like use me, throw me away when you're done with me, like, and so on. And it's getting lighter again, and it's almost like putting on that smile again, you know?
Barbie boy, yeah.
So again, this Barbie Boy one seems to be about the incel nature of things again. I just skimmed through like literally I was like that. I went and saw incel and saw perfect and saw Chad. But yeah, interesting. I like the meanings of that. I like the meaning of that one, but I didn't feel the energy I felt with other ones. Okay, so this one's called Sorry Bro, I Love You.
Sorry, I love you. Sorry, bro, I'm thinking of you. I don't wanna bug you. But sorry, bro, I love you. You know I'm always thinking of you every day.
I like
And when
that.
I try to look at you, you look away. I know you're always so, but maybe it's because I love you. Sorry, bro, I love you.
I like that.
Bro, I love you.
Okay, so sorry bro, I love you, can't stop thinking of you. Is this about a friend? Is this about, you know, someone they used to be friends with but not anymore and they've hurt them? Or is it about someone who's passed away even?
It's about Dorian's relationship with one of their bros and their fear of appearing too close, a theme commonly linked with toxic masculinity. Sometimes you just realise that you're in love with one of your bros. That's what this song is about.
Oh, so like in love or just love? Or are they trying to say like they love each other and they don't want anyone to see it as anything more than that? Or is Dorian saying they actually love this person? Yeah. It says in the chorus, sorry bro, I love you, I can't stop thinking of you. So it sounds like there's some actual love there. Is this a confession from Dorian?
And when we're kicking it, you know everything's chill. Cause I can count on you to always keep it real. That's why I'm singing it, cause I want you to know. Bro, no homo. I know you always wrestle. I know sometimes I put up a fight. Bro, I love you. I can't stop thinking of you. Sorry, bro, I love you. Didn't mean it, I love you. Sorry, bro, I love you.
Okay. So just hearing that bit there as well, where they said,
I remember kicking it, you know, I think it's chill, because I can count on you to always keep it real. That's why I'm singing, man, because I want you to know, bro, no homo.
yeah, okay, I think they're slightly ambiguous. I don't know if there's like more to it that I've not read. Okay, I'm going to read it right here. What the artist said about the song.
You can interpret this song in a lot of different ways. First, I wanted to make a song that was really fun and felt good. But the idea for it came from remembering seeing one dude accidentally touching another dude in middle school and being like, oh, sorry, bro. Then it's kind of this thing of, sorry, bro, I love you. I guess feeling apologetic for your emotions about somebody. But then also the ambiguity of romance. Romance and feelings for someone that are maybe more than platonic. I also find this one empowering. Being bros with somebody, even if it's a man and a woman, two women, two non-binary people, whoever it is, the idea that you can be like, this is my bro. And it's just kind of reclaiming that, because that's something that's been so powerful in relationships for me. Before I came to my own gender identity as gender fluid and they, them, it was like, I don't like being somebody's girlfriend. Something about it didn't sit with me. And then realising that the best relationships that I had were really the ones where it started out as just friends and just as bros, and how meaningful and special they can be.
That's honestly really beautiful. So it's kind of like, it's like a mixture, again, with the entendres, you know. It's like, you can just be friends. It's about being like, saying love you bro and it be platonic, but it can also be about how, like, you know, sometimes being bros or being friends can lead to relationships, which I also believe is a very good way of starting a relationship, is to become friends first. I've always thought that, as long as you're not in the friend zone, of course, but it's one of those things where you go through life and that person's just there in front of you the whole time. You may not end up with them until, like, I don't know, 5 years into your friendship, but you might never have looked at them like that before, but then you come to a realization of, actually, hang on. Yeah. So we got Monk Mode Interlude, feat. Gaylord. There's an artist called Gaylord. I actually freaking love that. Okay then, let's go.
Via sola, stimulita sit constantia.
Oh, I love it!
Self-inflicted solitude. Beclaim the books of feminism. It's all in the mind. Just leave my bones behind.
Wow. That was actually pretty damn cool. Is that Gaylord then? Is that Gaylord doing those vocals? Oh, I loved that. It, you know, at first of all, it had that kind of like, it had like a haunting, ooh, like something's gonna happen, like some sort of haunting, like Addams Family feel. Then it went into like reimagined dubstep, you know? Very, you know, that experimental like slap sounds, like and then it went into like a proper like chuggy metal, like German metal kind of sound. That's fucking brilliant. All right, next song is, yeah, that, honestly, that brought me up a bit. That did. Next song is called Edgelord, feat. Rebecca Black, which is very, very intriguing. Sorry, just doing my stretches. Okay, let's do it then. Edgelord. I don't know, how does Edgelord mean? I mean, I know what edging is. I know what a lord is. She's a singer. But, yeah. Let's go for it.
I'm Edgelord, I'm so edgy. Wanna have me? Okay, I don't need you pushing me right to the edge.
Wow.
In a society, they told me that should not have guys like me.
I love this vocal technique that Dorian does. It's so electronic, but like it's got like so much breath and like thick lines of like electrical lines I can see through it. The electrical lines look a bit like lightning, but like not jagged, they're straight. And they have like different areas that they're in. Like, so say if the voice moves like, I can see like blue air, like imagine a blue light with little specks of dust going through it. And then some of it, where it sounds electronic, has like white, like lightning kind of coloured lines in different areas going through it. And it's so satisfying. It's like really nice visual, and the sound of it feels so good when it's like this. I like their voice in all of the ways, but this one has that kind of look to it. I like it. That drum.
Never gonna come down. One question, why so serious? Did I offend you? I'm so curious.
Ooh. They're laughing. I'm
Edgelord, I'm so edgy. Wanna have me? Watch me jump down, taking you down.
Oh, it feels so good. Oh, let me pause it for that. Oh, just again, that one, you just hear it and you're just concentrating on the sound, because the sound, every little bit of it is so, oh, it's just so good, honestly. I'm so edgy, Edgelord. Oh, yeah.
Smash your petty trash labels. I'm the Edgelord, I'm the Edgelord, I'm so edgy. Wanna have me? Okay, have me. I don't need to push me to the edge. I'm the Edgelord, I'm the Edgelord, I'm the Edgelord.
Oh, that sounds a lot like Sophie's little ba-gong. Yeah, face shopping. And it's got a that Sophie had in in face shopping, that little, you know that bit at the end of the, that little bit, then it goes into it, it's like, it sounds like that. Hang on. Oh, I really liked that. I really liked that. I kind of need to see if it says anything about that, because am I going crazy in hearing those little bits? Am I being crazy? Please don't tell me I'm being crazy. I can't see anything on Genius saying anything about it. Wow. Reading here, I've not seen anything about Sophie yet, but it does say the viral hitmaker turned YouTuber who received death threats after releasing her 2011 debut single, Friday, aged just 13. What? That's just insane. 13 and you're like, die. People are crazy. And not always in a good way. This is what Dorian has said.
Rebecca Black is somebody who had so much hate on the internet and the entire world laughing at her, including adults and people on talk shows. With Edgelord, I'd gone through a list of possible features, and it was my creative director, Weston Allen, who encouraged me to reach out to Rebecca.
This Weston Allen seems to be quite a good one, like, you know, getting in touch with village people as well, like, really helping, and, like, they seem close, is what I mean.
This song is about the idea of a classic edgelord who goes online to post extremely offensive shit in order to get a rise out of people. In the video and artwork, I wanted to play with this idea of the Joker, who was originally seen as an anarchist outsider to many, being an incel, and to play with the "why so serious" meme, just to take the power back. To have Rebecca on this song is so powerful because she's somebody who has similarly taken back her own narrative. She's also self-aware, and one of the strongest things you can do when someone is being a troll is show self-awareness. It takes the power away.
That's brilliant. Interesting. I just heard a bit of Sophie there. Maybe I'm being crazy, but let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, next one is called Ram It Down, feat. Mood Killer, Lil Texas and Lil Mariko. Okay, well, already I know who Mood Killer and Lil Texas are because they were on Dawn of Chromatica doing Sign From Above. I wonder if this is going to be as hectic as that. I don't know, but let's give it a go.
Dorian Electra.
Just keep it your secret behind closed doors.
That whip's going hard. Yeah, it's that like kind of happy hardcore feeling. Oh yeah, there's another one that's kind of hard to pause actually because it just progresses and progresses and progresses, and it's a lot of fun too. I like this a lot. Ooh, yeah. I wonder what this is about, like, ram it down my throat, you know, like, please ram it down, like, it's gonna definitely have another deep meaning to it, but I love the aggression of that, like, ram it down my throat. Like, it makes you want to know what it means. Like, that's what's so important as well, is like, the ferocity and the aggression of, like, the words themselves make you go, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah!
What up, Texas?
Be careful not to choke when I grab it. Be careful not to choke when I grab it.
I love that! Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. It's so mental. It's no, it's like genuinely mental to the point where it's like, that's music? Really? But it feels so fucking good. Like, it is music because it feels good. It sounds that feel like they're so powerful. I love that. It's so intense. It's like ridiculous, if you know what I mean. I fucking love that about it though. What the artist said about this song is,
my inspiration for songs is often hearing an interesting or weird phrase. Ram It Down caught my attention because I would hear people say things like, oh hey man, I'm okay with gay people, but don't be holding hands in public, man. Don't ram it down my throat.
oh yeah, and like I said, I literally said, hearing them say ram it down makes you think, like, what does that mean? Like, what do you mean by that? And like I said, the meaning was going to be important, and that's a big one. That is, yeah, for sure. Nah, it's just crazy, like, honestly. Oh, we all know it's crazy at this point. Like, it just frustrates me. It just fucking frustrates me. Okay.
And the fact is, there's highly charged homoerotic language that accompanies that deep homophobia. I wanted this song to be super intense, charged, masculine, with screaming guitars and hardcore, and I felt like all three of the artists were perfect for this song. They're all breaking down genre or gender barriers.
Very cool, yeah. Being all like, yeah, because also ram it down, it could sound a little sexual as well. Again, with the double entendres, I do like it. Okay, so now it's a last song now, and it's called Give Great Thanks. Okay.
Don't lose the key to my heart. Put me in a cage, I shall not complain. I will give great thanks to you. As you fuck my face for 100 days. Aren't you proud of just how well I dealt with it? Anything for you. Put me in okay.
I'm sorry, Dorian, but what are you talking about here? It says here,
it was released after multiple cryptic social media posts detailing very dark and distorted imagery with an equally disturbing music video attached to it. The song as a single came off as a BDSM anthem, and in the context of the album is about our edgelord protagonists submitting to the homosexual agenda they were so strongly opposing to on a previous track, Ram It Down. This is also Dorian and absurdist pop producer Clarence Clarity's first collaboration.
I want to see what Dorian said about it.
Social Chair made the instrumental for this part. It was a very cheesy ballad vibe, but it was beautiful. We've been talking about BDSM at the writing camp, so it was on the brain, and we were like, well, what if this is some really hardcore, nasty kind of stuff, but it's over this beautiful thing? I was like, okay, I think everyone needs to leave the room for me to try to write these vocals, because it's actually going to be really personal. This is really deeply personal and serious about the intensity of a relationship when you want to give them power over you and your body, and how meaningful that can be, and how you can really lose yourself in it. It is a love song to me. I think traditionally I have been so self-conscious about writing love songs, but to me, I feel comfortable because this is so weird and bizarre. I've had some people reach out to me where they were like, this song got to me, and I'm like, thank you, because there are also a lot of people who are like, this song is fucking weird. It was nice to be vulnerable, but in a traditionally vulnerable way.
I think it meant to say, but not in a traditionally vulnerable way. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah, talk about BDSM a lot, actually. So Dorian, obviously, imagine Dorian's into that, and, like, what they're saying is, like, that it's about trust, and obviously about, like, that kind of trust is an ultimate love, really. I find that very, very interesting. And, like, I'm talking from a space of an SA victim. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I can't imagine anything worse than BDSM, and I'm definitely not kink shaming, because there's a huge part of me that, you know, wishes I didn't have to be scared of anything like that. I'm scared of bloody vanilla crap. Do you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I find it interesting just because it's like, even reading anything about that kind of, I don't know, like thinking of people doing that is so brave, but they're obviously comfortable with it, with the right people, because it could so easily, something bad could so easily happen if you're not doing it with the right person. So, yeah, I think you do have to be very careful in that situation. For me, it's like hard to even imagine, because I don't know. I think it is just because of my previous SA that makes it difficult, but I like this though. This is cool. I mean, it is so kind of funny though. I'll give great thanks to you as you F my face for 100 days. I'll give great thanks to you. And then when it says, aren't you proud of just how well I dealt with it? This is going to sound weird, but like, in general, like, oh God, I'm being too personal here, aren't I? Yeah, I am, but okay, that's fine. That's what I do on my channel. That's interesting because even in my vanilla sort of intimate situations, it's not that vanilla, but you know what I mean, nothing too crazy either. You know, if I do something that's a little bit uncomfortable for me usually, and I've done it and made, you know, and they're happy, you know, you do have that sense of like, you proud of me? You know, that kind of like, do you think it's that sharing of love, isn't it? Like, did I do a good job? And that, you know, the other person being like, yeah, of course you did, love you, that was amazing, thank you. And like, it is a very much like something you, this is so crazy I'm talking about this, I mean, I don't know, man. But in any intimate situation, and if you're young watching this, I'm not saying you need to be going to do any of these things right now, but I think it is important that you know that in an intimate situation, you need to be very respectful of each other and comfort each other, reassure each other. Even if you want to do something a little bit more extra, it's about being like, yeah, like that, this is fun. Are you enjoying it? This is great. And then after it being like, that was brilliant. You did so good. Like, I loved that so much. And I'm so thankful for that moment, that we shared that moment together, sort of thing. I don't know, that's important to me. And I think it is important to have communication when it comes to intimacy. So, and yeah, I really feel that.
I also just wanted to add, I'm not saying when you're in the intimate situation, I'm not saying you have to constantly be going, are you okay? Are you okay? Or being like, that's great, well done, brilliant. You know, like, you don't have to be doing that, but it's just like, if you're on to the next maneuver, or if you want something, you should ask. And if someone's not doing something the way you want it, you should tell them. It won't offend them. If they love you or they care about you, it won't be offensive. If anything, the other person wants to do what you like. And even if that's something where it could be a bit more BDSM like, it's not meant to be about being hurt. It's meant to be, you know, it is, but it's also, there's got to be pleasure in it too. So communication is key. And also with the saying, are you proud of me sort of thing, it's, you know, a lot of people do that sort of thing to have that like ultimate love afterwards. The love afterwards can feel immensely more, you know, amazing and strong, because like one person had more power over you for a minute, and it is the ultimate vulnerability. And that is something I can greatly respect in any kind of sexual situation where you can feel you trust someone enough to be that vulnerable. It's a beautiful thing, really. But yeah, just be safe. And if you are young watching this, like I said, you know, this might be a little bit explicit, but in the same breath, as you get older, just know that you don't do anything you don't want to do, and always feel like you're able to, you know, talk about what you do want and don't want. And yep, stay safe and communicate.
Yeah, that's cool. I do like that a lot.
I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful the way that you're choking my neck and not letting me breathe.
Oh, that's cool vocal.
I don't need air anymore.
Nice emphasizing that, like, letting, it went from going, the way you're choking my neck and not letting me breathe. You know, like, it's like running out of air. That's very smart.
Have you, baby?
Baby.
Put me in a cage. I shall not complain. I will give great thanks to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, you're so generous. Just how I dealt with it. beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, lovely. Okay. Yeah, so it said the music video might be a bit disturbing, so I don't know if I'll be able to watch it if it's disturbing, but you'll have to let me know what type of disturbing it is. Okay, that was an interesting ride for sure. There was, the deepness of the songs were like intense. They like got me. Like, you know, I started off very like, woo, getting into it. And like, as soon as I started reading the lyrics, I kind of like, my mood shifted into a more analytical kind of mindset. But then there was some that just like were like, whoa, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like really take the time with this one because there's so much to it. I want to be able to get to know all the meanings and then listen again and, you know, add it to it, but then, you know, get acquainted with the songs. I think for this one, get acquainted because the meanings are so strong. I want to be able to be like, right, okay, that's what it means. I know that's what it means. And now I can just listen and have fun. But that's so interesting. And very, very important, a lot of the lyrics too, which I appreciate. But anyway, I gotta go because I'm gonna be at the Poppy premiere. It's obviously out now, my Poppy I Disagree reaction, but it's about to premiere in 45 minutes and I've not even had dinner yet, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed and please become a patron if you can and follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back if you want me to, all of that stuff, you know. But yeah, anyway, bye.